I want to be a voice of reason for young men out there who might be on the same road I was. I want to help others in here see that change is possible, even when everything around you says it's not. Dear community, this is not my first time in prison. To be honest, that's something I've carried with a lot of shame. One time is already enough to break someone down, but 3? That made me feel like a failure, like I had confirmed the worst thoughts I already believed about myself. I spent a long time feeling like I was worthless, like I didn't belong, like I wasn't worth being loved. And that's the hard part. When you're in here, it's not just the cell or the sentence that hurts, it's what you start to believe about yourself. I didn't like looking at myself. I didn't want to face the truth of how I really felt, but deep down I knew. Most of the time, I didn't like myself, and I wanted to change that. That's why I signed up for Leaders of Tomorrow, and later, Author of My Life. I didn't go in expecting a miracle. Honestly, I didn't even know what to expect. But something happened that I wasn't prepared for. It made me stop running from myself. These classes opened my mind and opened my eyes. I learned that my self-talk, those words I repeat to myself over and over, were the biggest thing holding me back. That voice told me I wasn't enough, that I'd always fail, that I didn't deserve a better life. But in these programs, I started to understand how my thinking was shaping my reality. I was taught how to interrupt those old beliefs, how to tell a new story, and most importantly, how to get my power back. I didn't know how much I needed that. I've also been someone who avoided being the go-to guy. At work, I used to hate being the one people came to. It made me feel exposed, like I wasn't ready to lead or be relied on. But something shifted. Through Author of My Life, I realized that maybe people come to me because they see something in me that I didn't see in myself. And now I'm beginning to believe that too. Even people on the outside, family, old friends, have started reaching out to me for advice. That caught me off guard. I didn't feel worthy of being anyone's example. But I've grown to accept that maybe I do have something valuable to give. I'm more open now, more honest. And while I'm still a quiet person in many ways, I've learned that being reserved doesn't mean I can't lead or impact people. I just lead differently. What I want you to know, community, is that I'm not who I was. I know how easy it is to look at someone like me and write me off. 3-time felon, another statistic. But I'm telling you, people can change. I want to be there for my family. I want to be someone my kids can look up to. I want to be a voice of reason for young men out there who might be on the same road I was. I want to help others in here see that change is possible, even when everything around you says it's not. Programs like Leaders of Tomorrow and Author of My Life gave me the tools. But more than that, they helped me believe that I deserve to live a different kind of life. And now I want to give back. I want to be a positive influence, not just to those inside these walls, but to my community when I return. I want to be someone others can lean on, someone who proves that your story doesn't have to end in shame. It can be rewritten. To anyone listening, I just ask that you see us, really see us, not for our charges, but for our capacity to change. We don't need pity, we need belief. We need people to lean in and walk alongside us. Because we're ready. And I'm ready. I am not a failure. I am not worthless. I am becoming the man I was always meant to be. And I will use that to lift others as I rise. South Dakota has a once-in-a-generation opportunity, not just to build new structures, but to build new systems of support, belief, and human dignity. We say we want to be best in class. This is where it starts. Not with concrete and policy alone, but by investing in people who have never been truly seen. If we're going to lead, let it be with courage, with commitment, and with compassion that shows up. Let's lead boldly together. Together, we can rewrite what's possible.